All right. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you're fine. You should be able to unmute yourselves, and it's not really a presentation. Let's discuss. So please unmute yourselves at any point. The idea is to present we develop a train at home program. You've probably seen the email. The idea of this run, it all started because some of the clubs, of course, during the winter, they have a break. We're trying to keep our players and our coaches engaged. So they reached out to me and they told me, do you think that we can do this? I said, I think it's a great idea. Of course, we wanted to develop this program in a way that that we can reuse it, right? It doesn't have to be winter related. Of course, it's a hybrid, and it can work for us not only during the breaks, but also as something complementary for player development. So what I wanted to do today is follow up pretty much on that email and actually show you the real platform, because it's like 97% finished. So I'll show you. Can you see my screen? Yep, awesome. So first things first, if you haven't visited yet, this is our new website. It was coach education before. Now we have this pretty cool challenge of expanding the platform onto player development as well, which I think is great. So when you go to the website, we're not going to make an explanation of the website, but if you go to the player development tab, the first one is the train and learn program. This program, in a way, it's combined and expanding the old BLC that we turn into an e-learning center. So basically, all of the content that was in the VLC that we used to at the beginning of the year, we put it on the website and we got rid of the Google slide. We think it's, of course, it's a lot more elegant. So now when you go here, this is the way that the program is organized. Of course, you have a video that explains in like 30, 45 seconds what it does. And then you have a PDF presentation right here. In case you can always download this, share it with your membership if you need it. It's pretty straightforward, and I'll actually explain it as we go through the platform. The idea of the program is to run it in 12 weeks. And of course, we like the 12 weeks because 12 times 4 is 48. That means that we can do it 4 times a year with 1 week in the middle to rest or to prepare or to relaunch. And what we did, of course, is completely free. We're kind of trying to push a little bit this idea of the membership donating if they really use it. The reason for that is pretty simple. Whatever we collect, we're going to reinvest it on it. I have guys from some of our clubs actually working on the program. So whatever we can collect, we can reinvest and we can keep it going for as long as possible, and that would be ideal. Okay, so it's 12 weeks, and different to what the VLC was is, of course, because we had time to prepare it this time, we managed to create content that is completely Rush branded and also that it's age specific. So as you go down, you're going to see that there are these 5 boxes that take you straight to the division that you want to work on. Within each division, we have 3 tracks. We divided the content in 3 tracks, and we call them, just to use something catchy, we call them better, fitter, and smarter. And the idea is that better, it's all about skills training. So it's all videos that are on the ball, ball mastery, footwork, etc., juggling, etc., etc., etc. They're all fully aligned with the Rushway documents that we have. Then fitter, it's about conditioning, fitness, but again, because it's age specific, of course, if you go to the younger ages, you find a little bit more like physical education, basic motor skills, coordination, etc., etc. And then smarter, it's about game analysis, tactical analysis. And again, if you go to the younger ages, to make it engaging, what we did is that content is more related to like we try to like instill passion or use the player's imagination. So in the younger ages, micro bantam, you're gonna find cartoons, you're gonna find movies, etc., tricks, etc., etc. So before I show you the details of that, the dynamic of the program is every Monday we're gonna post one session per track per division. So basically, you go to micro division, you're gonna find one better, one for better, one for fair, one for smarter, and the same for all of the divisions. Now, that happens every Monday, and what we're doing is we're gonna encourage the players to share their videos and their results. Now, to create some sort of incentive for that, we're gonna have winners for the week. So everything gets shared through a week transfer account that you're gonna see in a minute. We're gonna get together every Monday with the coaches that are involved in the program, and we're gonna pick a winner per track. So we're gonna say, okay, the best for better across the 5 age groups has been Johnny Smith from blah, blah, blah club. The best one or the chosen one for fitter and the chosen one for smarter, or the winner of the week for smarter is gonna be blah, blah, blah. So we're gonna feature their videos here, and we're also gonna send them awards. What we have right now, and to make it simple, is we have gift cards for the fan store. So we're gonna send them gift cards. It's just a promo code. It's easy to operate. And we're gonna send, of course, one per week per track. Complementary to that, by the very end, we left the e-learning center. That is basically this huge archive that we built from the old VLC. So if the player's still trying to navigate, still trying to do something, and say, I don't know, I want to learn about history of soccer, they can always filter here and they find all of the content that we used to have in the VLC directly linked from here. Okay, so now if we go to the main, mains of the program, once you start filtering by age group, you're gonna find, as I was saying, the 3 tracks. And on the 3 tracks, you find the sessions. And then you find links, like I was saying, like for instance, tell us what's the best, better level that you've reached, and it's gonna be a short quiz. Tell us, not for this one because they're too young, but for the older ages, you might find a quiz that is about sharing results for your fitness levels, or share your videos, or etc., etc., etc. And below that, just to make it, to give them additional trainings if they want, every category is going to compile all the 12 weeks, right? So right now you only see week 1, but when we go to week 2, you're going to see week 2 here and week 1 here, and when we go to week 6, you're going to see week 6 featured on the upper part, and then the 5 weeks below. So we always leave other weeks for the player if they want to do extra training. The videos are really cool. We're only missing one, and I'll show you one as an example pretty quick. Again, they're all, I'm going to take the music out. Again, they're all adapted to the age group. So as you can see, the player is following pretty much a dashboard. So he does something, as he advances, he starts getting ticks on each category. Let me go a little bit forward so you can see an example. You see, for instance, he's done all of this, and he has challenges, etc., etc., etc. This is the most basic one, of course, because this is for the micro division. And the fitness ones are related. I'm just going to show you this one again just as an example, so you can see pretty much how they look. It really depends on the category, the age group. So we have a warm up, and this one again, because it's a very young age group. What Adrian is working on with the players is about coordination, some basic motor skills. There's a challenge at the end, if I'm not mistaken, in this one in particular, that it's about throw, catch, clap. So again, basic motor skills. and that type of training. Yeah, there's a cooldown challenge. Throw club. Again, this one's very easy, of course, because of the age group. And what I'm playing with, and again, this is just an example, what I'm playing with is their imagination for smarter because they're little kids. So I'm going to ask them to do like tiger shots. That it was from an old Japanese. I don't know if you guys saw, used to watch this in the United States. This was a very popular Japanese cartoon that I used to watch when I was a kid. But this is like the updated version. And they could do like amazing shots. Like this was like the tiger shot. So I always play with this with a younger age group. And they show me their powerful shots. Okay, so again, that's the dynamic. Of course, as you advance on the age group, things get I don't want to say more serious, but they're adapted to them. So for instance, if you see junior in junior, we're gonna do an tactical analysis about, for smarter, we're gonna do tactical analysis about the attacking phase. So we're gonna watch the historical 5-0 Barcelona Real Madrid, and then they're gonna have a quiz. And we actually built it on a specific tool to create quizzes. So we were pretty intense on the aesthetics and the quality of every single part. You see, so it's not really a Google form this time. We actually have a proper quiz tool to create it. Well, you can navigate it and see all of the examples. I don't really want to bore you with this. So that's pretty much the dynamic of the program. We're going to start on Monday, December 14th. And from here, I listen to you guys. You guys tell me questions, anything that maybe, I don't know if my explanation was good, but please feel free to unmute yourselves and talk. Nobody? Really? I'm not that good at that explaining programs. Go ahead. I think you can unmute yourself, Spiros. There you go.
I tried to do it, but I couldn't. That's why I raised my hand.
Oh, okay.
I have to ask. Okay, let's introduce myself. My name is Spiros Brondaras. I'm calling from Greece. We are working.
How are you doing? Nice to meet you, by the way.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. Hi, everyone. We are working at RAS Lesbos, RAS Greece program with Jim Adonakas. We are at the beginning, so I would like to ask only one thing about this program that you introduce us. It will be exercises from for home or for the field. The exercise you can execute them at the field, or you can do it at home, because now not close. We're not closed because of the winter here in Greece. We are closed because of the quarantine, because of the virus. All the fields are closed here, so we cannot do anything at the field. We don't have access to the fields, so we need exercise to give to the players at home, if they can, at the free space.
Yeah, all of this. So we built it like that on purpose. There are things that we would have liked to do, like more shooting or passing or things like that, but everything was built so that it could be done at home, like even in your living room, in small spaces.
Yes, you're in an outside area. Yes. Yeah. Understand. Okay, thank you.
No, my pleasure. Hold on, I got one in the chat. Is there a way for player or coach to sign up so they get a notification when new content is ready? So that's a good question. It's a good idea, actually, Damien. I don't have a way right now. I do that goes on to like a larger project that I have. That is something that I would like to hear your feedback as well. Maybe I'll leave it for the end of the call. That is how we can transform this into a full platform, and maybe with a login access and add some features on it. But right now, no. The only thing that we're doing is the promotion is going to be about. I mean, every Monday morning we're going to switch the sessions. all of the videos, the winners and all of that, we're going to feature in social media. So we're going to try to keep the engagement up there. Whatever, to be honest, because marketing is so busy as well, whatever extra push that we can get from you guys, from your local, from your social media, that's great. That's great. If you want to keep the engagement up. That's the most complicated part. I got to tell everybody, the most complicated part for me, for my department, is the marketing part, because I have full control over it. So I can promote some through constant contact and sending you flyers and that, but I reach the coaches, I don't really reach the membership. So whatever help I can get from you, super useful. If there's an area for GKs, that's a great question. So actually, there's not, but there's going to be. That's something that I'm trying to develop for the second cycle. So basically not for these first 12 weeks, but for the second. And the reason for that, it's super simple. I don't know if you saw an email from team. We're recruiting for a goalkeeping director, and so we're at the last stage of that, and we're hoping the new person is going to start January 1st or first week of January. So one of the projects that he's going to have is to develop a fourth track, let's say, that is specific for goalkeepers. Is there a template for the announcement we can all use to be consistent with the marketing announcement? So what we have right now is the PDF, and we have the video, the YouTube video. Now, I like the question because my next call is with Adam from marketing, and it's about that. But I wanted to hear from you. What would be best for you to try to make the most, or to use it locally? How can we help you there? What's the best type of content? Instagram content? What? Go ahead. Go ahead, Alfonso. Or yeah. Oh, sorry. If you guys should be able to unmute yourself. If you can't, let me know, because no.
I got it. Thank you for putting this together. I really appreciate this.
Good
morning, everybody. Quick question on that social media part. Is there a way that we can, through like Facebook, Instagram, just put a quick flyer up just to remind the kids every week and have them like make sure that they can submit videos to you guys and how they do that?
Yeah, that's whatever you. What's best for you? Like we used to do with the VLC, like the promos for Instagram, that type of content?
That would be fantastic, because then that way we can just put it out on the social media that way, instead of having to send out membership emails each week, because most times they don't read those emails anyways.
Yeah.
So,
and what about the I don't know if all of the class were doing it. When we had the VLC, some of you had it like embedded on the front page of each website. Is that something that you guys did, or Bryce did it for you? I don't know if everybody had it anyway.
We actually put it in our website, like, so we can put it on our rotator. So if there's just like a generic flyer or something that we can promote it with, or a snapshot that we can get, and then they can go to the website, just click on it, and then that'll send them to it each week, something like that.
Yeah, like any sort of shortcut.
Yeah. And then, I mean, I know marketing is super busy, but if there's something that we can constantly put each week, that'd be fantastic.
All right, so I'm gonna write down shortcut from websites and promos for social media.
Thanks.
No, my pleasure. Okay. Let's see. Nicole, let me find you. No, it's not letting people unmute yourself. Let me see if I can do it like this. There. Can you hear me, Nicole? You should be able to.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, we hear you now. That worked. So you
Yeah,
were
I was just
saying, yep.
wondering if you think, something like this, but for parents or players, just to log in for initial questions or something to, make it more just player friendly, so parents, don't feel like they have to try to sit down and help their kids every week, but just jumpstart the player kind of, this is what you're going to do when you use this, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, we can definitely organize that. I'm more than happy to explain it to the families. We can do that. Is that something that would be interesting for everybody? Just like a big webinar, or is it better if I record the video explaining how it works and
Yeah,
and
that'd be
send it to you?
helpful too.
Okay, yeah, we can do that. Oh, by the way, something that I didn't show. Sorry, to go back to sharing screen. It's so for the player to share videos, it's very easy because we created a WeTransfer account. So basically, first of all, they can use this. This is fully responsive, not only from the computer but from the phone. It works really well on the phone. So if they do something with the phone and they record themselves, like doing a trick or doing a session or whatever, they can click directly to where it says send your better video or feeder video, and it takes to this WeTransfer account. So it takes like 1 second to actually upload it from your phone and send it to us. So that's a positive thing about this edition of the program, let's say. Perfect. Let me see. Reading the chat. Michael, there you go, Michael. You should be able to unmute yourself now.
Hey, Pablo.
Hey, how are you doing?
Yeah, we for the month of December, we had some live Zoom sessions. So our coaches jump on, for 45 minutes a night and offer it across our 5 branches. Obviously, other clubs are welcome to jump into it, but we're limited to 100 members on our Zoom account on the program that we have. Obviously, we can't then control what other people are doing, but it would be a great resource if anyone else is doing live sessions for anyone across the country to jump on and participate in some of the actual live sessions we do.
So hold on. So how's that? You guys do a monthly, like a live session?
So basically, we've got a calendar for the month of December, and all of our coaches are assigned a time or a date. So, for example, last night Johnny was on 5 till 5:45, just doing a ball mastery session. So anyone across our club could jump on that live Zoom session, and he's in his garage working on ball mastery, and kids jump on. I think tonight, for example, Tim's got a video analysis session on working on the forwards. So again, anyone can jump on it. So it's live sessions each night, typically Monday through Friday, that will go on across our 5 branches. So now it's not one club doing all the work, for all these Zoom sessions between our 5 clubs. It's 1 or 2 coaches from each club once or twice a week. I don't know if any.
That would be interesting. Are you guys recording them?
Yeah, so they're recorded. So there's a library on the spreadsheet where it's the recorded sessions. I can share them with you guys or with everyone. And then I think I put something on our social media the other day, just kind of a highlight of Tim's attacking midfielder session, where he's taken some video footage from some of the tournaments we've attended, and then related that to some of the pro players of how to, play that role. And then just kind of try to encourage more people to get online. But again, anyone's welcome to go on it. Our only problem is if we open this up to the rest of the country or the rest of the world, we're probably going to get more than 100 members on. But it would be good. Again, it's just sharing everybody's workloads, so rather than working harder, working smarter together. Somebody in Colorado could run a session, and now we're not trying to provide every night of the week for each month for the whole winter period.
No, that would be interesting actually. I've seen for two reasons, not only to add the live sessions, but also to use the recordings for, like you were saying, if Tim, for instance, is doing tactical analysis and he has it ready, you know, it's another source of content that we can all use. We create a good quiz or something and we use it post-mortem, you know.
Sure, I'll share it with you and then you can feel free to put it out to everybody if you want.
Completely. Thanks for that. So Joe, I see you. Let me try to find you. So if you actually want, and he's asking if this is oh, you guys see it, if this is an app or just a website. So right now it's a website. You should be able to unmute yourself, Joe, by the way. Right now it's a website, but if you want to test it, like actually test the entire site if you don't mind. If you want to test it from your phone, it's fully responsive, so it works perfectly from the phone. It's like an app. It's almost like an app. That was very, very important for us to make it very responsive because people actually connect. We see the stats and people connect more from the phone than the computer. So we wanted to make sure that we could do that. Tim, I'll send you the presentation. Yeah, please. Thank you, Tim. Anybody else? What do you guys think? Do you think it's going to be useful for you? Yep. Good. I'm in Florida actually, but I'm gonna. So there's no this. It's great right here. Not like the winter's coming, but we are going to. I'm gonna use it as complimentary as well. So I'm hoping it's gonna be a big success to